Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Sid-Subs weekly call for the Eastern Hemisphere. We've got two calls now for Sid-Subs from my side. The one will be on American Mondays at 7 p.m. time, and then our call at 10 a.m. on Wednesdays. All right, let's not waste time. I'm going to quickly take you through a few things. I'm logged in already. We are currently 2,180 members. A lot of them is a Seeds of Love team from Andrew Lomax. The leadership people, get a few of them to sponsor. My commitment is 20 feeder positions for each of them. But we were asked to only do 3 at this stage so that not to bunch them too much. So over time, if all the Seeds of Love people is on, then I will give them a few more positions. Okay, first thing, if I want to sponsor feeder positions, I need to go check how much money I've got available. I did a few this morning. In my purchase wallet, I've got $3. That's not enough. I want to sponsor a bit more. On the cash wallet is 10, so I'm going to transfer the cash. You go to here on the left, transfer cash to purchase. Type in the $10, transfer, and you complete the transfer. If you now go back to stats, it's going to give you $13. All right, then you go to your downline. They will sit at the bottom. There's still 4 of them, so let's do those 4. One at a time, $1. Over the next few days, I'll put in more money in here. Or maybe I'll just check my wallets, maybe move some now. And that is 1. It doesn't show immediately, so you must make sure what you did. And remember, so that one is done. I'm doing number 54 now. And we're going to complete them. I'm quickly going to go to next to cycle, to beginner feeder. So we can just see if there's an effect. Number 1171 is now the next one to cycle on the feeder. So we go to downline again. We do number 3 there, number 55. You can do 3 of these every 8 hours. I can do a bit more than that. Don't go over 3. Some of them will disappear, and then you need to do it again. We got a bit more access to do a little bit more at a time. Right, there we go. Now I go to my stats. That will already be off. There's $9 left. Go to downline. And let's see what chaos we can cause here. We do want to take them to 3. So I can go to the oldest new one. Is Jan Fourie. So I can do 1 more for him so long. And then let's do 1 more. Okay. He shows almost immediately. These ones are not showing yet. I'm going to do that one as well. Right, Jan Labuschagne is also on. These 4 must still go through. So let's go to the next cycle. And there's no movement. When that 4 comes on, there's most probably going to be a movement here. Here you can see who's the next 25 to cycle on the feeder. I think that's Miria. There's 3 of her positions. You're supposed to only be able to take 3 at a time, but the system at one stage did not block you. It is now blocking. This was quite early on in the system. On phase 1, line 1, that is the plan A people, the $5. That is the next ones to cycle. And There we go. Right, I'm going to show you a little bit more on how subs work. There's a bit of a change going to come where a few of these dollars is going to be taken to give you feeder positions. It's not my place to say how many. And then on plan B, the $10 one, a total of 14 positions is going to go over to the feeder program. There is some of the big groups who wants to come immediately in onto plan B on the $10 one, but to keep the system healthy and to keep on feeding the system, they're going to get feeder spots at the bottom as well, so they can help the whole community. Quickly on the stats, this is whatever is in your cash wallet that can be withdrawn. Remember, there's a 20% amount that is kept back that goes to your purchase wallet, and that can only be used for other positions. So either you play forward to other people or you take more positions for yourself. That's just to keep the system healthy. If there's a number here in the sub wallet, that will happen if you take a 2, 3, 4, 5 spot plan. Your first one goes on immediately and the other positions go on at intervals of 8. So if you take a 5 spot plan, there will be $20 sitting here, and then as the positions go every 8 hours, that amount will become less. Here's the total earnings on each line. Just quickly, funds deposited 262, of which most of that went to playing forward. Here you can see internal transfers sent out $330 that I sponsored in. So most of the money, I did one withdrawal to show people how it works of $20, of which $4 came back and I used it again. That $16 is back here. You can see there's a funny 1/6 there. So I've put everything back into Sid-Subs. This is a healthy platform and it can run for a very long time. Right, for the people that ask me during the week, where do they find the referral link? You go to Promotional Center, there's your link. So that is all I want to share. There is not a date yet for the intermediate stage. It's the phase or plan B, the $10 one, but that it will come soon. All right, any questions, anybody? Let me stop this and let's see who's on. Anybody got any questions for me? Or do we all understand? No questions. All right, Bernadette, your hand is up.
Morning, Stefan. Morning, everybody. I just want to know, with the play it forward, you don't know who's sponsoring you. Is that right? So you'll never know, because I saw that I've got another position in my Sid-Subs, but I don't know who sent it to me. So I can't even say thank you
Was
for the
your
person who
upline?
sent it. You?
Then it was me.
Was it you? Okay. Thank you, Stefan.
Let's go check quickly. What I do, let me just put the screen share so I show you my strategy so that you can understand what I do. I like giving money away. My favorite pastime. All right, let's say I open for the first time today. I go through the top. This was a wrong registration, so I'm not worried about that once he is on later. Lisa is sorting herself, and she's also sponsoring a lot of people in. So I'll go down and go look what's going on here. So firstly, I need to look at the new people. There's all those ones on now. So I must try to get these ones up to 3 each. So that I'll do over the next few days. And then I go to the top and I see who do I want to give positions to. I'm not going to tell you about green lights and blue lights that I see on my screen. That's none of your concern. That's a question between me and my creator. All right, there's Bernadette. Is that you, BC Wall?
Yes, that's me, Stefan.
Beautiful. 8 isn't a good number, so I'm going to give you one more now. And then you're going to get a mail that says you've got another feeder position.
Thank you,
So
Stefan.
your upline can play forward to you directly. Your upline can do that. If you want to send money to somebody on the platform and he's not in your downline, you need their username. And then you can send them money and they can get their own positions. But if you in my downline, I see your name and I can select to give you positions. So let's say I want to do another one. I'll go to whoever I think must get another one. Who's on the call? Let's see. Chris Simon. Who's in my downline?
I am. Chris Simon is
Chris Simon.
the guy from the doors.
Let's go check if I can find Chris Simon. You've got 16 positions, all too beautiful. Let's give you another one. Right, you're going to also get a mail now, one more feeder position. Remember, every feeder position over a long time, it's worth something to you. As you go
Thanks,
through
Stefan.
plan A, plan B, plan C, it will all make you money in the long run. Right, the next cycle is now up to 1172. So we cycled one position out there. Just a little bit playing around and giving away a few dollars. That's how easy you can keep the system moving. Right. Any other questions, Bernadette?
No, I'm good. Thank you, Stefan.
Okay.
Thanks
So
again.
if your upline, you're welcome. If your upline gives you a feeder position or any other position, you're going to get a mail first of all, and you're going to see it on your matrix. If you let's go to matrices quickly and just show you the total chaos that you can cause there. Matrix positions. This gives all your positions. If there's a little orange number here, it means it cycled through. So these phase 1 line 1s is now on phase 1 line 2. Let's check 1, 2. Yeah, that's right. 3, 4, 5. So these 5 is cycled through, and there they're sitting. 1, 2, 3, 4. My first one is cycled out. That's 5. This is all the phase 1 line 1. I've got 25 minus 5. There's still 20 of them in the system. And then on the feeder, I've got, for myself, 5 left. Take a position once in a while just to see how far the numbers are. So I'll probably take one for myself today, just to check the number there, to see how far the system is going. Let me do that now before I forget. If you buy positions for yourself, purchase subscriptions, which you can do. I can do three every 8 hours. Purchase one position, and it's not going to show immediately, but in a few minutes I will get a new number here, and then I'll see how far the system is. Good. Right, if there's no more other questions, I've got a lot of other Zoom calls today. See you next week, Tuesday. If there is an activation of the intermediate phase, plan B, it will be posted in the groups. Make sure you're in the right Telegram groups. For the people that don't know, the Sid-Subs group, my group, is going to be closed in a few weeks. So you must go to the Kana Super group and then go find Sid-Subs there. It just works easier for me to keep more control over the groups that way. All right, have a good Wednesday. See you next week. Same time, same place.
Thank you,
Bye,
Stefan.
everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Stefan. Bye.
Thanks,
Bye.
Stefan. Bye.